Nairobi, the green city in the sun. It is a city that never really sleeps. It just changes its rhythm. It is the only capital city on earth where lions roam against a backdrop of skyscrapers. In 2026, this city feels more alive than ever. The skyline is piercing the clouds, the expressway are humming, and the heartbeat of East Africa is thumping louder. But if you look towards the western side of the city, along the busy Ngong Road corridor, something new has risen. It is not another office tower, it is not an apartment block. Rising out of the red earth of the historic Jamhuri grounds is a structure that looks like it landed from the future. It is massive, it is metallic, and it is the single most expensive piece of sporting infrastructure Kenya has ever built. Welcome to Nairobi, and welcome to the story of the Talanta Stadium.
We trusted the process. Now look, see for yourselves. Talanta Stadium is right here. Hii ni noma sana. Mtapenda.
Getting here is an experience in itself. Strategically placed at the Jamhuri grounds, this 45-hectare complex sits right at the intersection of culture and commerce. As you approach, the first thing that hits you is not the size, it is the shape. Forget the concrete balls you are used to. The architects didn't just build a stadium, they built a warrior's defense. The exterior is wrapped in massive, customized steel panel designed to look like the traditional Maasai shield and spear. These aren't just decorations, these are 8 giant shields encircling the stadium. Each one of these shields marks a specific spectre entrance. It is a brilliant piece of engineering psychology, using culture to guide the crowd. You don't just walk through a gate, you enter through the shield. It symbolizes protection, unity, and strength. As you stand at the foot of these towering metallic emblems, you realize this place was built to be a fortress. For decades, Kenyan football fans have watched matches from miles away. At Kasarani or Nyayo, the running track separates you from the tackle. You feel like a spectator, not a participant. The vision for Talanta was to change that forever. This is Kenya's first dedicated football and rugby stadium. No running track, no separation. The stands are steep, compact, and designed to create a cauldron of noise. Why build this now? The deadline is pressure. Kenya, along with Uganda and Tanzania, won the Pamoja Bid to host the 2027 African Cup of Nations. To host Africa's best, we needed a venue that met the strictest FIFA and CAF requirements.
Next week nitakuja hapa ndio niangalie vizuri kwa sababu hii kazi nataka imalizike by end of next year. Hii stadium hiyo iko tayari.
This stadium is that answer. It is the crown jewel of the 2027 AFCON bid. Let's get to technical for a minute, because the engineering here is mind-blowing. The contractor, China Road and Bridge Corporation, has pulled off something rarely seen in this region. The most unique feature is the roof. It doesn't rely on heavy concrete pillars that block your view. Instead, it uses a computerized hydraulic tension cable system. Think of it like a bicycle wheel rim. Thin, high-strength steel cables holding massive weight through pure tension. This system supports a lightweight membranes canopy made of high-tech polymer that lets in natural light but blocks the rain and harsh sun. It is the same technology used in stadiums like the Allianz Arena in Munich. But innovation isn't cheap, and this is where the story gets controversial. The official construction cost of Talanta Sports Stadium is pegged at approximately 44.7 billion shillings. To finance this, the government used a unique sport infrastructure bond via public-private partnership, while the build cost is 45 billion. Critics have pointed out that when factor in the interest repayment over the next 15 years, the total cost to the taxpayer could balloon to over 100 billion Kenya shillings.
Now the government is coming up with these kind of facilities so that we do not seem like our debt is growing, whereas we are basically having another secret book of debt. One secret book was fuel levy. The second secret book, of course, is now this one for Talanta. The maturity of the board in the next 15 years, Kenya will have paid interest rate of 100 billion for a loan of 44.8 billion Kenya shillings. And I'm here wondering, if that cannot make us agree as Kenyans, then what would? Now you are making a generation which is to come for the next 15 years to be born with a price tag of a loan of a money they actually don't know where it went.
So, how does this building pay us back? That's the secret of the Sports City model. A stadium that sits empty 300 days a year is a liability. That is the truth. Talanta is designed to be a 365-day business hub. How? Integrated into 45 hectares complex is a 300-room, 4-star hotel and a massive 30,000 square meter shopping mall. The idea is simple: catch the fans' money before and after the game. During the construction phase alone, over 5,000 Kenyans were employed here. Welders, masons, engineers, and safety officers. When AFCON 2027 hits, the tourism influx is expected to inject billions into Nairobi's economy. Hotels, Ubers, restaurants, and local business will feed off this ecosystem. It is an economic engine disguised as a sports ground. Now, let's walk inside. The heart of any stadium is the pitch, and Talanta spared no expense. They are installing a GrassMaster hybrid system. This is a mix of natural Bermuda grass reinforced with millions of injected synthetic fibers. Why? Because natural grass tears up after one muddy game. Hybrid grass recovers 3 times faster. It is the same surface used in the English Premier League. Beneath the grass lies a sub-drainage system, capable of sucking moisture out of soil in seconds, ensuring that even in a Nairobi downpour, the game goes on. As of today, January 2026, the stadium is officially in its final lap, over 80% complete. The heavy concrete work is done. The steel skeleton is up. The iconic shields are mounted. Right now, teams are racing to finish the roof, membrane, and lay the final sections of the hybrid pitch. The government expects the keys to be handed over by March 2026, giving us plenty of time to test run the facility before the AFCON whistle blows in 2027. Talanta Sports Stadium, soon to be the Raila Odinga International Stadium, is more than just a steel and concrete. It is a statement that Kenya is ready to play in the big leagues. Whether you love the design or hate the cost, one thing is undeniable: Nairobi has a new landmark, and the world is watching. Thank you for watching, and my name is Derrick Ocharo. Don't forget to subscribe, watch my video, share and like it. Let's meet in the next video.